Morales. I am the clerk typist for the Student Life and Leadership Department. So, hi everybody. And then I have my colleague here. His name is Albert Lopez. Albert, you want to say
Hello.
hi? So, I've been working at Rio Hondo now for 11 years, and I've been working in student life for about 5 to 6 years now. So I'll be going over just some of the programs that we have that we offer under Student Life and Leadership and how to get involved on campus, but also how we're going to be approaching the pandemic, I guess, and how we're going to be changing the way that we approach students and how they get involved during this fall semester. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go into a quick PowerPoint. So this is Student Life and Leadership, and it's how to get involved. So our foundations, we have a mission, a vision, and values that we like to hold for ourselves, but also for our students. So our mission is to, we're actually committed to developing students holistically by providing quality services and co-curricular programming. The reason why we call it co-curricular is because we feel that it should be in addition to the curriculum that you're learning at Rio Hondo. So it shouldn't be something extra. It should be something that works with what you're learning at Rio Hondo College. So we do focus a lot on studying, on making sure that the students themselves are going to be successful and that you reach your goals. Even though we do want you to have fun and get involved, we also want you to move on with your educational journey as well. So the vision that we have is we want to empower the next generation of leaders. And then the values is we focus on student success and degree completion to make sure that you get your degree while you're here. We do focus on cultural diversity and social justice issues, social responsibility, and of course, leadership development. So this is our team here. So Shayna Phillips, she's our director. Jessica Perea, she's our student activities assistant. That's me, clerk typist 3. And then we have Juan and Albert, who are our student success coaches. So they work about 16 hours a week, and Albert is here on the presentation with us. So these are the programs that we offer. So we do a lot of campus programs, a lot of leadership, but we also do student advocacy and support. We also do focus on basic needs that students have and how to fill those needs. So campus programs, our office oversees commencement, so that's graduation for every year. Campus events, we also do emergency loans, so students are eligible to receive up to $250 as a loan. That is not through financial aid, and you do have 60 days to pay it back. We also oversee free speech rights on campus and also vendors. So once you come onto campus and once we open up, you'll see that there's vendors that come out. They like to sell like stickers, patches, backpacks, rings, sunglasses, anything that a student might need. So it kind of like gives you an option to purchase some things outside of the normal on campus. We also do consignment tickets. So what that is that it offers a discount to students, and we have contracts with like Knott's Scary Farm, SeaWorld, Knott's Berry Farm, and also Magic Mountain. We also have movie tickets for discounts. So in regards to leadership, our office oversees the Associated Students, which is like ASB for high school, but at the college level. We also have Interclub Council, which is a council of students that oversee all the clubs that are on campus. So the clubs that are on campus are all student-led, and they are basically ideas and gatherings that are student-based. So the students think of the club, and we just make it happen for you. We also have the ambassadors, so they're kind of like brand ambassadors for Rio Hondo College. We also have Student Leadership Institute. So I'll talk a little bit more in one of the other slides. Some of the advocacy that we focus on is queer initiatives. So it is an LGBTQIA plus support community for our students on campus. We also have the Scholars Hub, which is a centralized location for a lot of scholar programs. And then we have the VIP program, which oversees violence intervention, which can be anything from domestic, partner, anything like that. We also oversee the Real Source Room, which is a basic needs pantry room. that has a lot of groceries, a lot of ready-to-eat meals for students that are in need. So campus events. These are some of the events that our office specifically will host on campus. So we always do a 9/11 memorial, which is around that date, September 11th, and we do host it typically on campus as a memorial event, but because of what we have going on right now, it will be probably virtual for this year. We also host Whittier Union's High School District Women's History Month Conference. So we bring on women from the Whittier High School District, and we host a Women's History Conference on campus for them. We also have a Riopalooza Music Festival where we highlight students and their musical talents. We also have Rio Olympics, which have club competitions. So there's clubs that compete to win certain prizes and things. We have Snacks at Sunset. There are free snacks for all students that are evening students that come for like evening classes. We have movies at lunch. So in our student union, there is a student lounge. So it's a very cool place. It has tables, it has big, huge like, projector TV. We host a lot of our events there, and during lunchtime, we will host movies for students to come bring their lunch and just hang out and watch the most recent movies that we have. We also do a Taste of Rio, so we do work collaboratively with the campus in regards to Taste of Rio. So that is a really huge fundraiser event that we have for students. So it does focus on raising money for student scholarships. We also have Spring Fling for parents. Well, it's student parents. So it's their appreciation for them. We have nighttime karaoke. So in the lounge, in the evening, we'll host like karaoke or show us your talent. And then of course it's commencement, which is the really huge graduation event on campus. So here we have just some pictures that highlight the events that we've had. So at the bottom here, you can see a ropes course. Every year we take our students on a retreat. It's an overnight retreat. And it just depends on where we go, but there will be like certain activities that we do with them. So in the past, we've had pool days. This was a ropes course, things like that. And then there's, of course, we had car shows on campus. We had a Halloween event. We had a QI scholar ask questions, and we have Indigenous performances on campus as well. We've had In-N-Out on campus, and then you can see at the very bottom, we've had free pizza for students. So our office is always about feeding students and giving them free stuff. So there's this video here, it's called On the Hill. So this was a video that actually Albert put together with some of the other students, and it highlights some of the events that we've had on campus. So I do want to play it for y'all because I love this video. It's got like 900 views, but I'm pretty sure I contributed like 500 of those views. I just love watching it.
Roadrunners, and welcome to On the Hill Show. My name is Albert Lopez.
And my name is Paris Youngblood.
Awesome name. I am so jelly. Anyways, we are part of the Associated Students PR Division, and we're here to give you a taste of what you might have missed in the past 2 months here at Rio Hondo College.
Let's go,
Go
Rio!
Rio!
Go! So we had an amazing turnout at Boo Bash. We had a pie eating contest, limbo contest, and a pumpkin carving contest. Do you have anything to add?
Yes, we also have sports. We have Cultural Week. We have Awareness Week. Come out, support, and get knowledgeable with all these events. You're missing out if you don't. So, at the end of the show...
do you want me to get the video started?
Yeah, go for it, dude. Alright, at the end of the show, we're going to announce our upcoming events for the month of November, brought to you by your associate students at Rio Hondo College. I hope you enjoy the show. Alright, Paris, go, roll it! Paris! Where's Paris? Damn it. Oh my goodness. I got this! Let's go, Rio! We got this!
So that's the video there, and I really do love it just because it highlights so much of what actually happens on campus and the type of events that we have. And also, if you notice, there was a lot of coverage of sports events. So our office is really a huge supporter of our student athletes, and we feel like the more that we support them, the more they'll be successful. So we do show them a lot of support on campus as well. And just to let you know, Albert, he actually worked on producing that whole video. So in a little bit, he'll tell you how to get involved if you're interested in that kind of stuff too. So these are some of the flyers that we have recently used for some of the events that we have on campus. So we do offer a lot of events on campus, but also now virtually. So on here, you can see that we offer mixers on Zoom. So we offer prizes and games, and we offer students an opportunity to kind of like do a meet and greet with other students. We did a Riopalooza online, so we were actually able to do a YouTube live, and we did a highlight from students from their home, which was really cool. So that was the Riopalooza. We also have a car club that likes to have our support, so they go through a lot of like events on campus as well. We also do the grab and go groceries. So every other Wednesday, we do groceries in front of the Student Services Building, which are completely free. We've also hosted Boo Bash, Spirit Day, and Earth Day as well. We also did a day at the beach where we do a beach cleanup. So we try to also have volunteer opportunities in any way that we can support our communities as well. So these are the associated students. This was actually our e-board from this past year. These actually students, all 5 of them just recently graduated. So these 2 here, the one with the sunglasses on the end, those 2 are actually going to UC Berkeley. We have someone who's going to, I think it's Cal State LA, and Rosario is going to be joining the workforce now. And Diana's going to be going to, I think it's Cal State LA as well. But role of the associated students, so again, it's kind of like ASB from high school, but it's at the college level. So it's participatory shared governance process. So we do a lot of shared governance with the administration on campus. We also coordinate co-curricular programming. We do the student advocacy, leadership development, and our budget comes from the $7 college services fee that all students pay when they register for classes. So these are some of the task forces that the associated students oversee and that have developed actually themselves. So we have our Senate, which meets every week. We also have a finance committee meeting. So they talk about where we should be spending the money and where it should go and how it should benefit students. We also have a policies and procedures, but some of these other committees and task forces are open to all students. If you wanted to join without the responsibility of holding a position, We definitely are open to having any students assist us in campus engagement, how we can engage the campus more, how we can be more open to cultural diversity and community service. Also legislative affairs, so meaning like if there's new laws on throughout the state, or if there's new proposition coming up within your living city, those kinds of things. Public relations, so kind of like the video that you saw, that's actually our PR group. And then of course it's student success and how to be more sustainable on campus as well. Some of the shared governance that we do with the whole campus, meaning the administration, managers, deans, and directors, is planning and fiscal council. We also assist in the curriculum, so helping the campus decide which classes they should be offering on campus. Basic skills, guided pathways, student equity, safety, so how to make the campus more safe for students even at night as well. Student conduct and grievance panels, and then hiring panels as well. So all managers, deans, and directors, when they're hired on campus, they do require students to sit on the panel, so that way it's more of a collaborative event when it comes to hiring somebody in that position. So again, all of these campus committees and task forces are open to all students as well. So this is the student ambassadors. So I'm going to give you a little bit of facts for them. So for 2018, the student ambassadors completed 36 campus tours. That's high school, elementary, and community as well. They participated in 22 campus-wide and community events. So our student ambassadors, like they represent the college that can be on campus or off campus. So they've attended themselves campus-wide events, but also in the community as well. For fall 2019, it marked our biggest ambassador group. We had 17 active ambassadors and 11 students on our waiting list. And the student ambassadors reflect campus programs with representation from athletics, TSPS, EOP, Trio Pass, and a variety of majors as well. So I don't know if you guys any of you did freshman welcome days or the family night, but we did have student perspectives on behalf of our ambassadors. So if you wanted to check out the YouTube video from Student Success and Dream Center, actually on their YouTube channel, all of our students did a personal Q&A about their experience as an ambassador, but also as a student in general. So Interclub Council. So this is the council that oversees all the clubs on campus. So we do a lot of collaboration with them because we oversee the actual council itself. So we assist the council in doing Boo Bash, which is a big Halloween fundraiser for clubs. We do Club Rush for anyone who's interested in joining a club. So the clubs will put out like a booth, and you can ask questions about what their interests are, see if it's aligned with yours, and then you can actually join a club. We also do Helping Hands and Rio Olympics. So Helping Hands is a community service event that we host on campus. And then the Rio Olympics is the club competition. For fall 2019, we had 22 clubs that were chartered. We had 5 new clubs, so 5 new club ideas. And we had 400 students participate throughout those 22 clubs. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transition it over to Albert, so he's gonna go ahead and do the rest of the presentation.
Okay, hello everyone. Again, my name is Albert Lopez, as you can see. I do have a list of some of my degrees, but I would like to talk to you more about my involvement at Rio Hondo College while I was a student. So I was in student government for 3 years, twice as a Senate at large, and then once as a court justice. I was also involved in the ambassadors program, which I really initially started off with. Then I got into the Student Leadership Institute, which I'm gonna talk a little bit about later. And then also I was part of the safety committee that was part of the shared governance, and also part of the Citizens Oversight Committee. I was also involved in multiple clubs, such as Environmental Club. We had a barbecue club at one time, Film Club, Auto Tech Club, French Club, Photo League, Sports Medicine, and I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, and so right now I am currently a grad student at Cal State Northridge, and I specialize in college counseling and student services. And lastly, I'm a success coach so a grad assistant at Rio Hondo College, and I work under the Student Life and Leadership Department. Next slide. So the Student Leadership Institute is a program it is there for those who are seeking leadership skills. We are partnered with Cal State Fullerton, who pretty much like runs the program, but are also in partnership with Santiago Canyon and Santa Ana College. 25 students are selected through the application per cohort, and there are normally 2 conferences. Last year, we had the first conference at Rio Hondo's campus, and then the second one was held at Cal State Fullerton. We usually end the school year with a banquet ceremony held at Cal State Fullerton. I've been a part of the Student Leadership Institute as not only as a student, but also as a volunteer. And I had a really a great experience in that program. And that's one of the reasons why I like to also support it. We don't know what's going to happen based on the pandemic, but we'll provide you with that information as later on as we find out what Cal State Fullerton plans to do. So we'll go on to the next slide. So we have the this slide kind of in a sense primarily focuses on the basic needs initiatives that we have at Rio. The Rio Source Room is a place where it's a food pantry where you can select free items such as food, personal hygiene, snacks, and referrals. We have also the housing initiative, which is a partnership with the Hoviness Incorporation, who aids in providing student access to housing services. We have the Hope Scholars. The Hope Scholars is a cohort of students who are facing housing insecurities. Fly Through Finals is where Student Equity provides students with hot food, usually like a produce snack, a hot meal, a produce snack. They ensure that you're well fed during finals. Some of the food items that I can recall when I was a student was like breakfast burritos in the morning with an orange, apple, or banana, and also like hot drink, like hot cocoa and coffee. AB 801 are those students who fall under the age of 25 who is verified as homeless youth. This act allows the homeless students to have access to a staff member in the financial aid support, and also like such as like federal work study, federal loans, and federal supplemental educational program. Next slide. And so a little bit more in depth with the Rio Source Room. Again, we provide about 3,000 pounds of food per week. We do have personal care items. And what else? We also have, well, you can see the partnership there, but we're in collaboration also with the Homeless Incorporated, which is, we do have like a peer navigator who is available to assist students with homelessness and or those who are at risk of homelessness. And again, you know, feel free. We also, as Cynthia mentioned, that we do have a flyer that we post. Every 2 weeks, we have a food distribution right in front of the Student Services building where you can pick up some food items for free. It's a drive-through service. Next slide.
Albert, can you tell them some of the personal care items that we do offer?
So we do offer like items like toothbrush, toothpaste. We do have soap, feminine hygiene products, shampoo. What else? We also have condoms and what else?
Deodorant.
I think that's pretty much it for the hygiene products. Is that it? Yeah. So where are we at? Next slide. Okay. So the Hope Scholar. So the Hope Scholar is a hub. It's like a one-stop location where we focus on specialized populations, such as the Hope Scholars, which is the program that are used for those for housing insecurity. We also have Rise Scholars programs who works with formerly incarcerated students. We have the Queer Initiative program, which supports the LGBTQIA+ identified students, and the Guardian Scholars, which is a program that supports the foster youth. In this location, it's provided for those who are new and returning students to gain assistance in applying for Rio Hondo. The college itself provide access to case managers, specialized counselors, a place to study. There's tutoring provided and workshops and computers. And as you can see, the list goes on. We have lockers, printers, and assistants for enrollment. Next slide. Hope I'm not going too fast. I tend to like go a little fast sometimes. So we have the Violence Intervention Project. It's an intervention and prevention services for sexual and domestic violence. We do have a director on board. We have a student confidential advocate that's, I would say, not connected with the school. So we also have a member of the Title IX response policy and prevention team. In case many of you don't know, Title IX is a federal law that makes it illegal to discriminate against a person on the basis of their sex in any federal funded activity. And also, this also, because it's been amended over the years, it also includes sexual misconduct, such as like stalking, domestic violence, and dating violence, and are officially considered examples of like sexual harassment under Title IX. And as you can see, we have this program coordinates with like Denim Day, which is one of the events that we hold on campus. White and Purple Ribbon Week, Silent Witness Campaign, the Vagina Monologues, Healthy Relationship Workshops, Self-Defense, and Trauma-Informed Art Workshops. And the next slide. So here you see we have many students who get involved, have been able to transfer to universities. And you can see the numbers show that being involved is beneficial as a student, because not only did it provide an opportunity to gain self-awareness, but you also gain a lot of either leadership skills or personal development skills. So I recommend that if there's any opportunity to get involved with clubs, to get involved with student government, or just volunteering, it's going to be beneficial for your success at Rio Hondo College, especially when in the form of transferring or attaining a career. Next slide. So these are my involvements for this year. We do plan to have a student leadership program, a mentoring program. I also work with Fresh Air at Rio, which is a smoke-free coalition in partnership with Compadres. Primarily focus is to make our community college a smoke-free environment. I'm also part of the ASRC, or Student Government Committees, in public relations and student success. I'm also supporting committees with Cynthia, such as the Ambassadors Program and Sustainability. And then I'm also looking for students with social media skills, those who can create digital flyers. So any photographers, videographers, video editors are really highly in demand, because we're going to be doing a lot of things virtually. And our goal is to make sure that we get this information or messages across to other students, because it is a lot more difficult to send the message to students who are at home as opposed to being on campus. So volunteers in any aspect is greatly appreciated. Again, this is going to provide you an opportunity to gain some more self-awareness and build not only like organizational skills, but leadership skills as well. And it also builds up your social network. So I recommend, again, once you start meeting with me, Cynthia, Shayna, Maggie, Juan, you're going to open up a door to possibilities for your future. And on our last two slides, we have our social media. So if you like to take a screenshot of this, we have YouTube channel that we're going to be trying to post as much as possible. We also have an Instagram page, a Snapchat page, a Twitter account, and then we also have a Facebook account. I know not a lot of you all use this, but we like to make sure that we try to provide like as many platforms as possible to get a lot of these information, a lot of these events available to you. So yeah, take your time if you can, take a picture of that. And if you have any questions or would like to get involved, please contact one of us. On the next slide, you will see how you can contact us and our webpage. So
I just want to just jump in really quickly, just because I'm super proud of the students who made a video. So on the Student Government YouTube channel, our students created a virtual campus tour So I know a lot of you haven't been able to get onto campus to see what it really looks like, what the buildings look like, what we offer when we are in session. So if you wanted to check out RHC Student Government's YouTube channel, there is a virtual campus tour that you can check out there. And it gives you a lot of information about what's on campus, what we offer, and things like that. This here is our contact page. So we do try to keep our website as updated as possible, which includes a lot of access to online forms now. And then you can always email any of us. So our director is Shayna Phillips. I'm Cynthia Morales, Jessica Perea, and we have Juan and Albert as well. So if you ever wanted to reach out to us directly or have any additional questions, you can always check out the webpage or email us directly as well. And that concludes our presentation on student life and leadership.